All right, you guys, welcome back and thanks for tuning in to another video. So you guys, the weather is feeling good out here. It's a beautiful day. I came out, got a nice mow on the yard, cleaned it up, but now it's time to get my first dose of fertilizer on this backyard. If you guys been with me for a while, you know that I was going to be switching over to the Stay Green lawn products all season long this season. So I did the front yard with a fertilizer by Stay Green. It was the multi-nutrients, the 802. That was early spring. But I didn't touch nothing back here in the backyard because I had to do a lot of little fixing and it wasn't right yet. But now the time is right. We in mid-May. It's feeling good out here. The weather is breaking, the soil temps are warming up. So I'm going to give my lawn a nice dose of fertilizer today. I'm going to be going over what fertilizer I am going to be using. I'm excited about these new Stay Green lawn products. I'm going to be switching over this season. I told you guys last season I started to use them a little bit, but this season is going to be the full run. So I'm going to be using the whole lineup this upcoming season, and I want to see how it's going to turn out for my soil. A lot of the nutrients and stuff they offering in these fertilizers we could not get as DIYers. We had to order them online. It was very expensive, but now Stay Green incorporate a lot of these fertilizers and these liquids and these multi-nutrients inside their fertilizers. So we as DIYers can go right to Lowe's and pick up a bag or pick up a liquid and get to using it on the yard. So hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned. Today I will be applying the Performance Max multi-action lawn fertilizer by Stay Green. If you guys been with me, like I said, I'm switching over to all Stay Green products. I want to explain to you why. Because these products are starting to offer humic acid and sea kelp inside the fertilizer bags and inside the liquids. So this is like a first of its kind because you guys, we could not get this in the big box stores. So also is offering a lot other nutrients that is healthy for the lawn and your soil. So I want to give it a full go this season, you guys, to see how it actually works out, to see if it is offering it or is it really marketing. But overall, 30% nitrogen, 0 phosphorus, 3% potash, aka potassium. That's what's offered in the bag here for the fertilizer. Also, it has calcium, it has magnesium, it has sulfur, it has boron, it has chlorine, copper, 6% iron, manganese, and zinc inside the bag also, you guys. So like I said, this is kind of a first of its kind for a big box store fertilizer. So I want to go ahead and put this down on the yard. Now this Performance Max is the flagship fertilizer by Stay Green. It's not all natural. This is a synthetic fertilizer right here. They do have an all natural base. I used that one last year and it looked pretty good. Got the yard fed properly, greened it up with a little tad bit of green, nice little green punch in it, look good. This one is going to offer 6% iron inside, so it's supposed to give you that nice little dark green pop with feeding the grass the proper way and overall having the soil get healthy, adding a bunch of nutrients inside the bag, you guys. So like I said, this is a first of its kind. So now when it comes to the fertilizer, it says it has 2 rates. I want to give you guys a close-up. Let's get a close-up on that. So it has 2 rates, you guys. You have the Performance Max rate where you're applying 3.6 pounds per 1,000 square feet, or the regular rate where you're applying 3 pounds of product per 1,000 square feet. So that's totally up to you, you guys. You're gonna have to go ahead and decide how much product you want to apply. Today I'm just gonna go at the regular rate of 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. My backyard is about 2,500, so that's probably gonna be somewhere around 7 pounds, 7.5 pounds, you guys. 3, 6, yeah, about 7.5 pounds of product of fertilizer basically that I'm going to be putting down on the yard, you guys. But if you want to go ahead and do the Performance Max rate that they suggest, make sure you follow the guidelines here. But I want to show you guys a close-up. These are all the nutrients that I actually read off. So like I said, you guys, on this side also, this is like a first of its kind, you guys. That's all the nitrogen, calcium, manganese, boron, chlorine, copper. As you guys can see, the iron level 6%. So it's going to give you a nice green up while also feeding the soil and the overall health of the lawn. So you guys, this is what I'm going to be doing today. So the easiest way to weigh out your granular fertilizer is to buy yourself a luggage weight scale. As you guys can see, very, very basic. I got this at Walmart, but you can find them at Target, Amazon, anywhere you order stuff at. And you're going to just make sure you set the dial to 0. It's just how you weigh your luggage. If you're going on trips and you want to make sure your luggage is the proper weight, you're going to go ahead and do the same thing with this. Now I got a 5-gallon bucket. You guys get any size bucket that's good for you, but I got a 5-gallon Home Depot bucket, and all I do is put the weight right there on the handle, and then when I actually fill the product up inside the bucket, I just lift it up, and then the little dial up here is going to tell you how many pounds you have inside the bucket. You guys, that's the proper way to weigh out the fertilizer for an accurate dose of fertilizer. Now this says 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet, you guys. So if you have 2,000 square feet, you're going to need 6 pounds. Simple math. So 3, 6, that's going to cover 2,000 square feet. Me, in my case, I need about 2,500. So I'm going to probably use about 7.5. So very, very basic. So let's go ahead and start applying the product so I can actually show you guys this in real time. So stay tuned. Let's get this bag open. Nice little slit right at the top, you guys. Now the product is very basic. Doesn't look like anything too crazy or anything. It's basic fertilizer, you guys. They all pretty much look the same, little different colors here and there. So when you're pouring this, you're gonna go ahead and pour some in the bucket, you guys. Now, gotta be careful to not over pour. Always pour on a solid surface. Never pour in your grass, you guys, because what if you spill it? Then you're gonna have a clumped up area and you're gonna probably burn out your lawn. I've done that before in the past, so I don't recommend doing that. Now, like I said, take your little weight scale right here, and you're just gonna pick it up, and then you just read the dial right here. So now, as you guys can see, it says I have about 5 pounds of product inside the bucket, you guys. So I need 7. So go ahead, put it back down. Let's get a little extra in there. Now a little bit extra would not hurt. So I'm saying if I need 7.5 pounds and I got 8.5, you know, it's okay. It's not gonna like harm it too much. But if you need 7 pounds and you put 14 pounds, you guys, that's too much, way too much. So as you guys can see now, let's see, I have about almost to 7 pounds. Yep. So I'm pretty much good. I could probably add a little bit more, but like I said, I need a 7.5, but not gonna be too picky. That's close enough. So let's go ahead and get the product spread down. All right, you guys, so I have a new spreader, the Scott's Elite spreader, you guys. So when you pour your product in, now that it's in the bucket, you're gonna go ahead and just transfer it on a solid surface, like I said, and just pour it right in the hopper. That simple. Very, very basic. You guys could spread it out, make it even. Now, when it comes to spreading your actual fertilizer, you guys, you want to make sure you put this spreader setting on the proper setting here. Now, you could find the spreader setting on the back of the bag. So let me go ahead and get the bag for you guys to show you. All your spreader settings are right there in the middle. So everything, pretty much all these fertilizer products, they all are gonna have Scott's. Scott's is probably the most popular spreader on the market. So a lot of these spreader settings are always gonna be for Scott's, you guys. So make it easy. If you get yourself a Scott spreader, you'll be fine. Now on my spreader setting, it basically say 4 on pretty much every Scott spreader that's up here listed. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it down on 4, you guys. Like I said, Scott is the leader. So you're just gonna change this dial right here. Let's get a close up. You guys gonna change this dial right here and put it on 4. very basic, very simple. So now you weighed out the proper amount of fertilizer that's going inside your hopper. You put your spreader setting on for the proper amount. So now you're all set, good to go. It's nothing else to really think about, you guys. It's very, very simple and basic. A lot of people make this process a lot more complicated, but it's not that complicated, you guys. So let's go ahead and get the product spread down now. All right, guys, so when spreading the actual fertilizer, you want to start on your perimeter first. You want to do a perimeter pass first, go all the way around, hit all 4 sides. Then you work your way into the middle, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then you're going to go the long way, up, down, side, well, basically side to side, side to side, side to side. That's the proper way to actually cover all ground, all area of your lawn. So like I said, perimeter pass, then you come back, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then side to side, side to side, side to side, until you land right back where you started at. So let's go ahead and get this spread down now. Now you don't have to be all up on the perimeter side of the fence. These hoppers normally throw the product about 2 feet. So right where I'm at, I'm actually walk. And then the more you walk, the more force you walk with, the farther this thing is gonna throw the actual product. So let's go ahead and get this product spread down. I don't know how much you guys gonna see it, but just go ahead and you're just pushing. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. That's how you go ahead and spread down fertilizer in your yard the proper way. Now, only thing left to do now is to water it in. And as you guys can see, that's what I'm doing now. And you're gonna wanna lightly water it in. You don't have to oversaturate the yard, or you can let Mother Nature water it in if you time it up right. But I hope you guys enjoy. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel to stay in tune with the results of this product. I'm very excited. Lawn season is really kicking in full force, you guys. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. So take care.